on with this shit like I'm Dennis. I started this shit, I'ma finish. Niggas be hating, trying to limit my image. They want the smoke, 2 to 3 count with the scope, and still they clip long as a rope. Shit like he had him a coat. I do the ones a hoe, pull up on the gang, you know that we buying it. What is your
Alright guys, welcome back to another 3 champ video. Today in this video, we are going to be doing a tier list in Blox. Alright guys, so if you guys want to see more Blox content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And yeah, this tier is going to be ranked on PvP and PvE, so it's going to be a mixture of both. As you can see, we have the unawakened fruits, which will be highlighted like a little red outline, and then the awakened fruits in the blue outline. So yeah, let's just get straight first into it. That was barely English. Let's go. We have the barrier fruit. We're gonna put this in D tier. It's nothing too crazy. I wouldn't say it's like the worst of the bunch, like the worst of the worst fruits. You know, I think everybody knows what like the F tier is gonna be. It's like always. This is the most common ones. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to even really talk about barrier. Like it's nothing too crazy. All right, guys. So we're here on the Blox Fruits wiki to go over, you know, the cons of this fruit. As you can see, it's not good for grinding at all because it's most of the best grinding fruits in this game are gonna be Logias, just because you can't get hit, so you can like really you can stack up everybody, you can train them, and like get them all in a big group and do your moves, and they really can't hit you. So that's why Logias are gonna be the best for grinding. This one, it doesn't have any like AoE moves, so it's kind of bad. Like its best use is gonna be in PvP, and even then it's not gonna be good. As you can see, slow moves. This game, you're moving fast. It's like you're moving way too fast. So slow moves is just it's gonna kill you, bro. You're gonna be dead. Mobility isn't great. As you can see, you just see all these cons, right? And it's just like you can't like compete with all the good fruits in this game. It doesn't work inside a volcano. I mean, that's not really gonna help you any. But yeah, barrier. We'll go over it real quick. I'm trying to go over these fruits really quick because we have a lot to go over. So I'm not trying to spend like all my time going over one fruit. Alright, so next we have Falcon. Should I put it in F tier? I don't know. As you can see, you have the Falcon moves right here. You have the wings. Boost the user's defense. So you get a little bit of defense boost. You have better mobility than you do with most of the fruits, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty good. So I think I won't put this in F tier because just based off the mobility, you seem to have really good mobility. The moves seem to be pretty basics. Again, probably not going to be the best for PvE, just because, again, not a Logia, and this looks like the only... No, I don't even think that's AoE. So, not too many good AoE moves. I think it only has one at best. So, again, not going to be good for grinding. Let's look at the cons real quick. Cons, not a good fruit. Mains because small hitbox, very bad for grinding, requires good aim. So, you need good aim. In a game where you're moving super fast, aiming is going to be hard. So no good AoE, has low damage. Yeah, only one AoE moves. It's not good enough. But the mobility is pretty good, so I won't put it in F tier. It has better mobility than the F tier, so I'll put it in D. Next we have Bomb. There's really no point in going over this. Y'all know what Bomb is, bro. It's trash. You're never gonna use it. I think it's good in GPO though. Chop, gonna be good for sword users, cause or good against sword users rather. I think sword users actually do use it as well, but I mean it's nothing too crazy. It just has like sword users can't hit it, so that's like its only good like good thing about it. But that's it. Other than that, it's trash. It's buns. We'll save Buddha for last, not last, but we'll save Buddha. Let's start off with the trash foods first. No, so let's start off with the trash foods. Where's Kilo at? Kilo F tier. I don't think we need to go over it. It's trash. Revive. We'll go over Revive real quick. Because it's kind of newer. Alright, so you have Possession. The user suddenly loses body. Translucent green ghost. You become a ghost. Alright. Freezes and damages your opponent. Seems like a pretty solid move. You have Soul Ruler. Resurrection. If the user dies while the C move is active, they will be resurrected at 50% health. Alright, so that's pretty good. I don't know why this is at an E. If you die, you get a whole nother life. At 50%. I think that's pretty solid. I think I'll put this fruit in D just because of the Revive. I think the Revive will be good enough. Like, yeah, the rest of the... Oh, it has a fly too. Like, the rest of the moves are, like, okay. But, like, if you're using this with a sword build, I think it will have, like, good, like, value to it. So I'm going to put this in D. I'm going to put this in D tier just because, like, if... By itself, I don't think it's the best, but if you combine it with, like, a sword build, I think you can get some real good value off of it. Again, not a real good fruit for grinding either, though. But still, I think it's going to be better than these 3 fruits so far. Next we have Smoke. Actually no, Spike. Spike. Yeah, you're going to F tier, buddy. I'm not going over you. Same with Spring. You're going to F tier, buddy. Spin. It just allows you to fly really trash. Not going over it. All the F tiers really don't need to go over because like in every tier list you're gonna find these in F tier. Like it's no discussion about it. It's objective. All these fruits are objectively bad. Next we have Smoke. Now I'm not gonna put Smoke in F tier just because it's like it's a Logia at the end of the day, so it's gonna have that Logia value. But it's probably the worst out of all. It's definitely the worst Logia in the game. But it did get a update recently. I don't know. I don't know if I want to put it in a C tier. I don't think it's C tier. I don't think it's C tier. So I'm gonna put this in D tier. We also don't need an S plus. Let me delete. I think I'm gonna put this in D tier for now. Let's go over Smoke real quick. Let's go over Smoke. Alright, so it's not on the wiki right now, but the Smoke Slam is just like a little projectile thing, hits the ground. It's an AoE. So, actually, no. Smoke is pretty good for grinding as well. Because it has, like, this is an AoE move. This is an AoE move. Like, it has a lot of AoE moves on it. So, and it has a travel. The travel is pretty slow, but it is what it is. Water has all fruits except... And it doesn't have any cons on the wiki. It doesn't even have any cons on the wiki. It starts talking about how it's weak to water. I don't think it's good enough to put in C tier though, but it's better than all these fruits, so I'm gonna put it in C tier actually. I'm gonna put it in C tier for now. It might go down. Next we have Diamond. Now Diamond's a pretty basic fruit. You just turn to a diamond. This probably increases your defense. And you have a tackle and a diamond haul, a little projectile, and then a solar flare, which is an AoE move. I'm not gonna lie, this fruit seems pretty bad. I'm gonna put it in F tier for now. I mean, you could maybe argue D tier for it, but I don't think it's special enough to even like think about that. Next we have Sand. Now Sand, I thought Sand did okay. Sand definitely did get Awakening. We have regular Sand for now. I think Sand might be a little bit better than Smoke, but I'm gonna put them in the same tier. Actually, I think Sand is definitely better than Smoke. You have the Sand Sword, which is straight line. It goes up in the air, so like if you aim it right, you will be able to hit your opponent. You have Desert Funeral. Which you can also combo into. Sand definitely has some good combos. Sand Tornado you can combo into. Yeah, Sands are pretty good fruit. I'm not gonna lie. Heavy Sand, big AoE. This fruit is definitely good for grinding. It's definitely better than Smoke actually. I'm gonna put Smoke back in D tier because Sand is like far better than it. Alright guys, so I think Rubber is missing on this tier list. Or I'm just blind, but I definitely don't see Rubber. But I think I'd put Rubber in the D tier as well. I don't think it's better than Smoke. Let's just go over it real quick. So yeah, the thing with Rubber is it's gonna be pretty hard to hit in PvP when people are super fast. You have to have a lot of aim for Rubber. So it's not gonna be good for PvE either. It's gonna be a hard fruit to use in PvP. Again, extremely small hitbox, so it's gonna be hard to hit your moves, and it's not good for PvE. But it does have some decent combos if you can get it off. I don't think it's better than Sand, so Rubber would belong in the D tier. I don't have anything to replace it. Let's just put, I don't know. Rubber's in the D tier. Just remember that. All right, let's just start going in order now. Let's just start going in order because I really don't care. We have Buddha. I'm gonna have this in S tier. Really good for PvE. Really good for what's it called? The dungeons? Not dungeons, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The raids. It's really good for raids. Like everybody wants a Buddha user. It's probably has super high value, and it's gonna be good for PvP as well. I should have the Awakened version actually in S tier. I'm gonna have the regular version in B tier. The regular version is gonna be in B tier. Again, it's still gonna be good for raids, and like your moveset is gonna be really high, or your health is gonna be really high. As you can see, big AoE. You're gonna gain a lot of health when you transform Buddha Leap. The only thing I would say is kind of slow, and it's gonna be hard to move or hard to hit your opponents. Again, not that many moves to have. So I would put it in actually C tier. I'm gonna put this in C tier. C or B. It has really high PvE value. So that's why I might want to rank it up in B tier. Like, the value on Buddha is super high. Everybody wants a Buddha user. But PvP, I don't think is that good. I'm going to put this in C tier. It has really high value in PvE, but the PvP is alright. Next we have Room. Ope Ope no Mi. Now, Ope Ope, I'm gonna put this in A tier. Really good for PvP. Ope, really good for PvP. As you can see, the more you level up, the higher, the bigger your room gets, and you pretty much control things in the room, bro. You have Levitate. Somebody just texted me, and you know that should be blowing shit up. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You have Echo Knife and Gamma Rush and Teleport. So you have high movement in the room. It's gonna be hard for your enemies to hit you. Gamma Rush is gonna be, it's pretty easy to hit, and it does a lot of damage. Same with Echo Knife, it's gonna be pretty easy to hit. Levitate, I mean, it has a pretty big AoE. I think if you can predict your opponent, it's gonna be pretty good to hit. Let's just go over the cons real quick. Okay, Echo Knife can deal AoE damage, not the biggest deal. I don't think these cons, yeah, not so great for grinding because it doesn't have big AoEs. But I mean, this Levitate can get a lot of people. Like, it's a big AoE, so like it's alright for grinding. But yeah, it doesn't have enough AoE moves. So I'm gonna put this in A tier because it's really good for PvP, and I'm a little biased because it's one of my favorite fruits. Alright, let me be honest. Alright, so next we have Dark. Now Dark, I think is gonna be in the C tier as well. This is just regular Dark. As you can see, you have Dark Rocks, Projectile, Dark Spiral, Black Hole, Dark Bomb. Nothing too crazy, pretty basic fruits. Actually really good for AoE. It has a lot of AoE, so it'll be really good for grinding. A lot better than Sand, and I mean not better than Buddha for dungeons and stuff. But yeah, it's a pretty solid fruit. Pretty solid fruit if you get your hands on it. Next we have Door. Now I don't think Door is not gonna be a good like PvE fruit, but it's gonna be pretty good for PvP. They recently changed it. This is like the old icon, like when it was ass. But I'm gonna put Room in B tier for now. Let's take a little room, Door. Let's take a look at it. Portal is called now. So yeah, Portal Jump, Portal Dash. I played with it a little bit, and it wasn't too crazy. It definitely has one of the best travels in the game. Dimension Rift, Quantum Leap. It has really good mobility in this game. 2 mobility moves, and then Dark Wave created to 60 enemy. I want to see what this does. Does it do anything? Well, after an HJ, the Rift lasts into... Okay, so I don't think Dimensional Rift actually does anything. So yeah, I wouldn't put this too high or anything. Like, you have really good mobility with this fruit. I guess if you combine it with like a sword user, you could really get a lot of value out of it. So, it's not good for grinding at all though. So I'm gonna put it in B. I'm gonna put it in B tier. You could maybe argue A. I think you definitely could. Especially if you're using a sword, it'd be really good with that. Next we have Flame. Another C tier fruit. Let's just go over it. Good AoE. Good damage. Let's see, Flame Bullets, Burning Blast. He can Fire Coliseum, Flame Destroyer, high damage as well. Nothing too bad about this fruit, you know what I'm saying? Just a solid fruit overall, and it'd be good to use. Next we have Dough. Now this is gonna be our first S tier. Come on now, Dough is just too crazy. It's just a crazy fruit. Dough, let's look at it real quick. Movesets. Oh, they didn't. Okay, yeah, we do. Yeah, Fried Dough. You know what I'm saying? Good projectile. Sticky Dough. Aim your opponents. Get them with a combo. You can combo off of this. Slams them to the ground. Anyway in their air. Carb Dough. Good travel move. And you can use damage on it. Relentless Barrage. Didn't this get a V2? No, it did. Oh, it did get an Awakened. Yeah, so even as a... Like, I think this is S tier before. But, like... it's a S tier, like, even after Awakened. Like, it's a S tier either way. Awakened or not, you gotta put this in S tier. It's too crazy. It's too crazy. I actually want to Awaken though, bro. That'd be a good video. Next we have Gravity. Now Gravity is another... see, I would kind of want to put in D tier because like you can jump over a lot of the moves and it won't hit you. But it's a low C tier. Like, I think it's the worst out of these bunch. It's better than these, but the easy way to get over Gravity is just to jump over the moves. But if you can hit them, then like they do damage and stuff. But in a game where like you're jumping a whole bunch, the meteors kind of have trouble hitting you when you're in the air. So yeah, that's the main weakness to Gravity. You can just jump over a lot of the moves, and It's crazy. But if you hit your moves, it's gonna do damage. It's gonna do damage. Next we have Ice, another C tier fruit, really good, freezes your opponent. Just not awakened. Like all these awakened fruits is what making these like tiers are making these fruits like lower, cause like you know you just have a better version. Ice Spear, Ice Surge, Ice Bird, Ice Age. You know what I'm saying? Pretty solid fruit. It's just solid fruit, nothing to really go over. Next we have Leopard. Okay, gonna be another S tier, probably the best fruit in PvP right now. You think? I don't know. It's not gonna be too good for grinding. Not too many AoE moves, but you don't really need it. Like PvP, you're going crazy. Actually, that's an AoE move. Then you have the transformation, body flick. I think that's an AoE as well. Let's look at the transformation mode. Spiraling kick. Ooh, like look at this. Like look at this moveset, bro. It's crazy. Maybe not the best for PvE, but PvP you're gonna go crazy every time. Next you have Light. Now I actually might put Light in the B tier. Do I want to put Light in the B tier? Now Light, just because of the travel, like fastest flying fruit in the game, really good AoE, Light Ray. As you can see, why does the guy look giant? Look at that barrage of light. Like you're really fast. You're really fast. I think it's the best. I think it's better than these Logias. I think it's the best out of like the regular Logias. I think I'm gonna put it in B tier. Just because how fast it is. It's good in PvP. It's good in PvE. And like that's it, bro. Like that's enough said. Let's go into Paw. Now Paw's a really good fruit. It has high damage. Not so good in PvE, but really good in PvP if you can hit your shots off. You have to have a good aim for this fruit. Like it has a skill gap. It's really hard to aim, but if you can hit your shots, then you're gonna be doing damage. But in the game, we're like, I'm gonna put this in B tier. I think I like it more than the other fruits. You just have to have really good aim. If you have really good aim, like it's gonna be really good fruit for you. What's it called? Paw. I just said it. Here we go. Let's go with Paw, Heavy Paw, Barrage Paw. Like it has really good projectiles. Paw Nuke, Torture, Self-Repel. Yeah, like I said, high damage. It makes it for PvP. You just have to use it well. It has a high skill gap. If you can use it, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be cooking. Next we have Phoenix. Phoenix, man. I think I'm gonna put this in B tier. Huh? Does it belong in A? I don't know. Is it gonna be called Tori? Okay, no, I gotta type in Phoenix. Phoenix. Here we go. Here we go. We have Phoenix. Cannon, Regeneration Flames, Fast Kick, Full Transformation, Hybrid Flight. You get to heal while you're in this fruit. It takes energy, but it's a pretty solid fruit, especially if you're a sword user because you get to heal and everything. I'm gonna put this in B tier for now. Really good for sword users. I think it's gonna stay in the B tier though, because not good for PvE. Pretty solid for PvP. I think it's you have to use a sword user, and then it doesn't really matter because you're gonna awaken it anyways. Like a lot of these fruits, like the Logias and stuff, the ones that are awakened really don't matter where they are because you're using the awakened ones anyway. Or you should be using the awakened ones anyway. Next we have Quake. Quake I'm gonna put in the C tier as well for now. Let's look at Quake again. As you see, we have Quake Punch, Quake Wave. Let's look at Quake Wave again. Yeah, looks like Quake Punch, Quake Erupt, Tsunami. I mean, it's a pretty solid fruit. Good damage, good AoE. It's gonna be good for grinding, especially the Quake Tsunami. This is actually gonna be good for I'm gonna put this in B tier just because Quake Tsunami is gonna be really good for what's it called, the raids. High knockback, very large hitboxes, so it's gonna be good for PvP and raids. Again, very easy to use, high powerful, or really good damage and good knockback, so you're gonna be able to hit your opponents in PvP. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in B tier actually. Next we have Rumble. Rumble I think I'm also gonna put in the B tier. Okay, yeah, it's Shadow. Okay, so let's look at Shadow real quick. Actually, I've never seen this fruit, so we're gonna rate it right here. A+, S+. Okay, so it seems like this fruit is really good just by the oh, that's a really big AoE, huh? Nightmare Leech. The user will gain 20% of their health. Okay, so you have a regeneration move. Okay. So it looks like it's really good for PvP, especially if you're getting your health back. High mastery requirements. Shadow is barely in stock. That's not a con. None of these are really cons. Requires aim, so you need aim in this game. Bad for farming. Okay. So it's not a really good PvE fruit. I'm gonna put this in the A tier. It seems to be really good in PvP, high skill gap, but not so good in PvE. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, A tier fruit. Next we have, wow, big mouse fruit, the fruit I made. Fruit I have a lot. Now this fruit is crazy, bro. This, I forget what it's called. Soul fruit, that's what it's called. It's not called the soul fruit? What's it called then? What's it called? What? It's the soul fruit in the anime. I'm not tripping, right? I'm not tripping, right? Oh, spirit. Yeah, whatever. Same thing, bro. Move it. Movement current. Yeah, frost, fire, grasp. Good, bro. The AoE on this fruit is crazy. Big moves. You're not gonna miss them. You don't have to aim too hard in the times. And then you have your little homies that like have a whole bunch of passive stuff they do. Look, spirit. Like, look at all these buddies. It just does so much, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's a crazy fruit. Easy to hit all your moves. High damage. AoE. Good in PvP. Good in PvE. And it's just that simple, bro. It's just that simple. It's a crazy fruit. Next we have string. Now string might go into the C tier. I'm not gonna lie. String might go into the C tier. Let's look at string. Oh, it's called spider now. Okay. So we have spider wrath. Swipes. Alright. Pretty basic move. Nothing too crazy. Multi-string attack. Okay. Good AoE. Good AoE. Good range too as well. That's also good range. Ultimate thread. Okay. Hold on. Spider path. Alright. This fruit seems to be alright. Okay, very high damage. Seems to have solid AoE as well. Actually no, it definitely doesn't belong in the C tier. We'll put it in the B tier. Definitely put this in the B tier. Solid fruit. I don't really have anything to say about it. It has good range. Should be pretty easy to hit your moves and a good damage. Like, there's not too much to say about it. So let's go on to Flame Awakening. This is gonna be an A tier. I think all the Awakening fruits are gonna be A or S. Spoiler alert. Let's look at the moveset. Blue Flame Bullets. Oh, they actually changed it? Has it always been Blue Flame Bullets? I don't know. Prominence Burst. Oh yeah, they definitely changed the way that looks a little bit. Flaming Vortex, Hell Core, Rocket Flight. It's just Flame but better. Like, it's Flame but better in every way. Like, you're doing more damage. It's easier to hit the moves, and it's just that easy. You know what I'm saying? Requires good aim. Okay, that's fine. Above water. V move's predictable. Alright. Like, that's it. V move is predictable, but like, look how big it is. He doesn't predict where they're going. Next we have Awaken Quake. Another A tier fruit. Let's look at Awaken Quake. Fatal Demolisher. I got the hiccups. Sucks him in. Again, this is gonna be doing more damage than regular Quake. Spatial Shock, a lot more damage, a lot more range too. Sea Quake, it's just all these features are gonna be like the Logia ones, but better. So they're going up tiers. You know what I'm saying? I actually might put this in S tier. Good damage. Do I want to put it in S tier? I don't know. Bro, these hiccups need to go away. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna put this in S tier. I don't know if it belongs there. I don't know if it belongs in S tier. Next we have Ice Awakened. We have Cold Storm. They actually changed some of these moves a lot because I don't remember that. Glacial Surge, big AoE, Frozen Dragon, Absolute Zero, Ice Skating. Yeah, again, these moves are big as shit. Gonna be easy to hit. Like, it's okay. Like, I really don't know what to say about, like, more to say about these moves. They're just their Logia ones, but extremely good, extremely better, a lot better. We'll go over to Dark again. Let's look at the moveset V2. Dimensional Slash, Abyssal Darkness, Endless Hole, World of Darkness, Gaseous Step. Like, yeah. I actually think this one's actually the worst. I think this one's the worst one we've seen so far. I think it could even go into B tier. I'm not gonna lie. Do I want to put in the B tier? I think I am. This one actually doesn't seem that good. Like, get Dimensional Slash. This one's gonna suck them in. This is a good move. Endless Hole. You should be able to jump over this. That seems like a good weakness. Ravenous. This should suck them in too. Do good damage. But this one, Endless Hole doesn't seem that good. And Dimensional Slash doesn't seem that good either. So these two like mid moves, these two moves like, are good, Abyssal Darkness and Mortal Darkness. But like top of B tier, like a B plus. But I don't think it's on the same tier as these fruits. So I'm gonna lower it down just for some variety. You could maybe argue B tier, because it's definitely better than these fruits. It's better than these two. All these, like it's top of B tier for sure. B plus, it's a B plus. Next we have Light. Now Light fruit is definitely gonna be crazy. Light, let's look at it. Moveset 2, Divine Arrow. Hand of the Emperor. Got a beam Kamehameha. I wonder if you can. You should be able to move around. Lightspeed Destroyer. Look at that. Like, who's dodging that move? Wrath of God. Good AoE. Shining Light. You can be fast as shit. High damage, long range, fastest flying fruit. Like, it's really good. This one might actually go into S tier for me. I'm not gonna lie. Just how fast it is. Look at that AoE. Again, it's high damage. It's gonna be hard to dodge just because how fast it is. Divine Arrow. Okay, so it has AoE, breaks instinct. So yeah, this one's definitely going to S tier. This one's definitely going to S tier. Next we have Awakened String. Let's look at that again. Spider. I don't know why they changed this one, the name of this one. So you have Thermal Laceration. Okay, so this seems like a pretty solid move. Prison, Silk Prison. Oh, I thought that'd be like the ult. Okay, that's pretty good. Puts him in the cage. Eternal White. This move is gonna be hard to dodge. I don't think you're dodging this one. Heavenly Punishment. Yeah, that's a crazy move. And then Spider's Highway. Again, very high damage. Yeah, that move is crazy. Silk Prison. This one is also might be another S tier for me. Let's look at the cons. Has tiny hitboxes. Unawakened. Okay, that's not a real con. Although Awakened has really good damage, all the moves need to be held to execute their high damage. Alright, so you have to hold them. Which I don't think it's too bad, because as long as you control them, and they should have solid stun. Yeah, I think it's another S tier for me. Requires good aim. All these fruits require good aim, really. This is going on S tier for me as well. So we have Lightning Blast, Thunderstorm. Let's look at that. Yeah, it's just bigger. It's just bigger, Rumble. Thunderball Destruction. I think it has the same weaknesses as Rumble, though. Like, it's not different enough. Like, it doesn't cover up for, like, its past weaknesses for me to really, like, change anything about it. So it's gonna be better than regular Rumble, but I think it's still gonna be A tier. Like, it's not S tier for me. They have Awakened Magma in this game, or is this regular Magma? Alright, so, yeah, this tier list is missing a couple fruits. So we'll just go over them. We'll go over regular Magma now. Magma Clap, Magma Eruption, Magma Fist, Magma Meteors, Magma Floor. Probably one of the best fruits for grinding. High damage, but I think it's a little too slow for PvP. So I'll put it in the B tier. The B tier? This is for regular Magma. Or C tier, I mean. Let me see. Let me look at the cons. Not really good for combos. Hard to hit. Airborne target. Okay, if it's hard to hit airborne targets, I'm gonna put it in C tier. So regular Magma gets a C tier for me. Now let's look at the Awakened one. The Awakened moveset, Magma Shower. Okay, that's really fast. Volcanic Exhaust. That has a really big AoE. Oh my. Whoa, hold up. Great Magma Hound. Volcanic Storm. Okay. This one's kind of crazy. This one's kind of crazy. This is going to have good damage, good hitboxes. If it's not Awakened, hard to airborne targets. I think that's for the first one. This one looks like an S tier to me, I'm not going to lie. This one looks crazy. This, like, it's going to be way better for PvE. You know, it looks good for PvP. Like, it looks really easy to hit your targets. I think I'm going to put this in the S tier. I think Awakened Magma is on S tier for me. It definitely is. Okay, so we Awakened Buddha. It's a S tier. Let's go in S tier. Buddha. Let's look at that. Buddha. Okay, so Shift. Transform like a Titan. That's really cool. Heavenly Impact. Annihilation. Like, look at this, bro. Just look at... Bro's just exploding, bro. He's just exploding. You have a dash. So your movement's going to be a lot better. Your health is going to be insane. You're going to be hard to kill. And you're gonna be you're gonna have like one of the most useful fruits in the game. All right, let's look at Sand again. Sand combos. Nope. Moveset 2. All right, so we have Desert Blade. As you can see, Sand Coffin. It's just looking like Sand but better. Deep Sand. Yeah, this shit's crazy. This is gonna be good for combos. And yeah, it's gonna be good for combos. You might have trouble hitting Desert Sand a little bit since it's a straight line, but Sand Coffin is gonna be your combo tool for everything. You're gonna have crazy damage. I think I want to put this in S tier as well, because it's too crazy. It's too crazy. I'm gonna put this in S tier. Our S tier is looking kind of stacked. I'm not gonna lie. Phoenix is definitely going to S tier. Alright, moveset 2. So we have a dash. Phoenix is definitely going to S tier. Cremation Cannon, Blue Flames, Flame Exotic. Look at this. You're doing this, and you're doing all this flying around. You're gonna be hard to hit, and as well as healing. Swift Flight is definitely going to S tier. Not much more to say about this. How is this like tier list missing Dragon, bro? Like, how do you even forget this, bro? I'm not using, like, this is not my tier list. This is somebody, like, this is off the tier list wiki. So you have moveset, Poison Daggers, Mist, Toxic Fog. You're just gonna be doing poison. Serpent's Wrath, decent travel move. Poison Daggers, Shot, Fog. Alright, so I don't think this was gonna be too crazy. I think it's just an A tier overall. It doesn't look too crazy. Not too many big AoEs. Just shooting projectiles and stuff. I think it's an A tier for me. Now S tier is a little bit too stacked for my liking. I think I'm gonna put some stuff back. I'm gonna put this down to A. It's a really good fruit, like top of A. And then I think I'm gonna put string back down here as well. Cause we don't want S tier to be too stacked. Come on now. So we have it like this. Dragon is definitely an S tier. Let's just go over here. Let's look at the Blox first. Let's see what any we missed. Hold on, let me do it like this. Alright, that didn't matter. So yeah, we just missed Dragon, Love, and I think that's it. So let's go over Dragon and Love real quick. We missed Rubber, but we went over that already. Moveset. I think everybody knows Dragon's like one of the best fruits in the game. Heat Wave Beam. Just really good AoE, good PvP. You turn into a big dragon, and like you're Kaido, bro. I think your health does get bigger as well. Good combos as well. So Dragon's going to S tier. I'll probably edit it in post if I remember. If I remember, we have Love, Heart Shot, Cupid Zone. Oh, that's a really good AoE move. Attraction. Good AoE, I'm seeing. Really good AoE. Best Friendo. Alright, so this move just seems to have really good AoE. Good moves. Really fast. Okay, seems to be fast. And yeah. Almost use this in air PvP. Okay. Use this in air PvP. I'm giving this fruit. I think it's good enough for PvE to where it's not C tier. But I think I'll put it in the better than Buddha. I'm putting it in C tier. I'll put Love in C tier. Dragon and S. Rubber is in. I think I'll put Rubber in C tier as well. So Love, Rubber, C tier, and then Dragon is in S. So yep, that's my tier list. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. If you guys disagree, tell me what you disagree on in the comments. Tell me what you would change. And yeah.